Hello and welcome to this week's ProcedureAI Progress Report. This week I created a new account on the Godot discussion forums. That way I can reach more people so that they may look at my game and then provide me with feedback. It's already working. Somebody looked at it and made a comment, so that was nice. Let's hope that those comments keep on coming. I also worked on the background graphics for the level. I made a little rec room, but I mainly focused on the attacks. First, the melee attack for the Firefighter, and also the lobbed flask attack for the scientist. Here we can see the Firefighter's melee attack. It doesn't have that much punch, so I added this swish, and now it looks a lot more impressive, I believe. The attack is intended to be very strong, so I think that it says that well. The scientist also has new animations. She has the lobbing animation, which I don't quite love, but I guess it's good enough for now. All the art in my game might be improved later as I learn how to work better with the pixels. It takes time because it's not only about how it looks but how it feels, so it takes time. I did the same for the flask. The flask was interesting because the flask will break differently depending on if it hits an enemy, if it hits a floor, if it hits a wall. So I had to animate those things, and I also had to make an explosion for when it hits the enemies and kind of a firewall effect for when it hits the ground or the wall. So that was interesting. Took some time. It's not difficult. Animating in Krita, it's very easy, but pixel animation does take some time because it's literally pixel by pixel. I also created the sprite sheet for the explosion. I still don't have an algorithm for it, and I really needed one because it takes me a lot of time to do this. I also recorded the sounds, created the sounds really. This is FamiTracker. FamiTracker has 5 channels, 2 square channels, a triangle channel, a noise channel, and a samples channel. There you create instruments and you manipulate the waveform and you get different sounds. So here I am testing the noise sound and the square sound, and by combining them I get a nice something breaking sound. I hope that in the future I will get better with this program. I then upload it to Audacity, and in Audacity I trim it and I try to improve it. I'm still learning, of course, so my improvements are a bit iffy right now, but I try to amplify it and add a fade in and fade out so the sound is not as jarring. Then it's all uploaded to Godot. And in Godot, once everything is uploaded, I start programming. This task was difficult because the attacks in my game used to work very differently, so it took time to get them to work for the Firefighter and the scientist. Now I am going to show you the game with sound. The Firefighter is supposed to be a wrecking ball, so everything he kills in one swipe. If you are fast enough, you can actually stop bullets with your axe. The big guys also, they fall with one swipe, so that's nice. It's obviously more complicated because, it's melee, so you risk more. The scientist ended up with a very interesting attack because now that she lobs projectiles, she then can attack people on other levels. She doesn't hit as hard as the Firefighter, so she needs 2 hits to take out the big guys. But she can hit the floor and then people will walk on the floor and they get killed by the flame, not necessarily her direct attack. That's it for this week. I hope next week to work on the traversal abilities of each character so that it feels different the way they traverse. This will be quite difficult because it means that I have to balance the levels. Hope to see you then.